Hi, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing great, and you?
I'm good too, thank you. May I know your name and where you're from?
I'm Celine, and I'm coming from Switzerland.
All right, Switzerland, the land of beautiful mountains, right?
Yes, yes, like it's absolutely amazing. Mountains, lakes, whatever you need.
Can you tell me, you're from Switzerland, but a little bit about where you originally from, and then what's the special about the place?
I'm living in a super small town in the canton of Bern. It's like the region of the main capital. It's a small village with 1,300 inhabitants. It's calm. It's really relaxing to live there. I love it. Like the vibe is like everybody knows each other, and yes, it's not that far away from the mountains. We are surrounded by hills. I can still see mountains, and yeah, it's just great to live there.
You have been seeing mountains throughout your life. Do you still excited when you see the bigger mountains?
Of course, I enjoy the mountains. It's not that special anymore to me because, yeah, like everywhere you go in Switzerland or almost everywhere you are, you can see the mountains, even if they are far away. But of course, I still love it to go to the mountains, do a hike, and just enjoy the view.
I know Switzerland is a very beautiful country. Other than the mountains, what else that you can promote to us?
What I love about Switzerland is our structure. Like public transportation works quite well. It's on time. You have a great education system. Like I did an apprenticeship, so it's really practical combined with theory. And yeah, it's small. Like you can reach every place quite fast. That's what I'm really realizing through my travels. That's something that it's a big privilege to reach every place quite fast. And of course, our chocolate, also really good. Our cheese, and yes, also what I like about our country is the diversity of the languages because we have four national languages, and I think that's quite a privilege to have four national languages.
So you can speak all four languages?
No, I can just speak three. The fourth language, I speak German, French, and Italian, and the fourth one is Romansh. And it's such a small amount of people who speak it; it's less than 1%. So yeah, it's not that easy to learn this language, or you're not getting in touch that fast with this language.
So in school you learn three languages or you learn one language?
You learn three, but not the three national ones. Like it depends in which region you live. But I was starting with German, then I had French, and then English. And I had also the opportunity to have 1 year of Italian in my school, but that was because I had a teacher who was able to speak Italian and offer this as a free class. In other schools, you can't, and it depends also. If you're in the French part, you start with French, German, and then English. And
So your area is German. I mean,
I'm living in the German part, but super close to the French part.
so if let's say a person go to Switzerland, if they are in German area, should they speak in German, or when they are in Italian area, should they speak in Italian?
Yes, exactly. Like it's always changing from region to region. We also have to say German. It's not a German from Germany. We speak Swiss German, and the Swiss German is also changing from region to region. So every dialect sounds a little bit
That
different.
means if you are going to in Italian area, you're going to change the language to Italian.
Yes, but of course, some people there also speak French or German, but of course, with English, usually you can communicate quite everywhere.
I mean, for the locals, let's say you speaking German and then you go to a place
Yes.
and you speak German to this person, even though it is not German area, still they can answer back in German. I assume that because they know three languages.
Mm, sometimes, but not always. Like, yeah, it's hard to say. It's the best if you can speak their language. But if you're lucky, of course, they can speak German as well.
I ask this because I need to understand because like one country with four languages like
Yes.
Malaysia we have three races, three distinctive language, but the main language is Malay, which we
Yes.
use the whole country. So that's why I think it's not the same like Malaysia.
Yes, it's like quite like, of course, it's a good thing about Switzerland that we have those four national languages. On the other side, it's hard because you can't just speak in one language. Like, not everybody would understand it if you just speak in German. Not because we have in every region we have people who only speak this one language, especially older people. They are just speaking one language, like the mother language. So it's also a little bit a challenge.
Your mother tongue is German.
Swiss German, yes.
So, okay, we change our topic to
Yes.
chocolate. What is your favorite chocolate?
Meanwhile, I would say dark chocolate.
Any particular brand?
I love Lindt. Yeah.
And any reason why Lindt?
I can like there are many good chocolates, but it's just Lindt has this creaminess, and also the Lindor bowls. It's kind of a memory that we have with them, especially in Christmas. So yeah, I love Lindt.
Yeah, I asked this because you are a chef. So now we talk about your job.
Yes.
Can you tell me a little bit from the beginning? How do you came into
This profession?
Yeah, profession.
I don't know exactly why, but I always felt connected to hospitality. And also in my family, it was always really, really important to cook together. So since I was a child, we were cooking with my mother. We were doing cooking battles in our family, cooking dinners. And when I was in the age to choose a profession, I went to do some internships, kind of to figure out which kind of profession I would like to do. And at the beginning, it was the whole hospitality. And I went to every profession there, and at the end I realized, okay, the kitchen is the profession that I liked the most, or that I felt the most interesting. And yes, then I chose a company or a restaurant where I did my apprenticeship. That's a unique, or kind of a unique system in Switzerland, that you're going 3 or 4 years, you choose a company and the profession, and then you do like 3 years of education. You have 4 days a week you have to work in this company, in that restaurant, and 1 day per week you go into the school and learn the theoretic thing. And the idea is like, if you have vegetables in the school, you work with vegetables in the restaurant. And then after 3 years you have an exam, theoretic and practical, and if you pass, you're announced as a professional chef. And yes, I did that, and during my apprenticeship I also did a lot of cooking competitions, so because I'm quite a competitive person.
Any favorite food or dishes that you always want?
Favorite food?
Yeah, or dish.
I like a lot the Italian cuisine, but also the Asian cuisine. But just the comfy food that I like, it's a traditional dish from Switzerland, and it's called Elpermakronen. It's a dish out of pasta, potatoes, onions, fried onions, and on a creamy sauce, kind of bechamel type of sauce. It's all mixed together, also with a little bit of cheese, and on the side you serve cold apple puree, and it's delicious.
Wow.
I love it.
That's the thing that you can eat almost every day if you have.
I don't know if I could eat it every day because it's quite a heavy dish. So if it's that hot, it's too much, but I really enjoyed it a lot.
So maybe once a week?
It would be possible, yes.
So, you said you like Asian food as well.
Yes.
How do you come into the Asian food? About the taste, about the culture, or why?
It's just the food. Like, I never been to Asia before. It's my first time now. But just in Switzerland, when my mother was cooking a Thai curry or something like that, I just really enjoyed the spices, the combination of flavors. the freshness, spiciness, and creaminess. So the diversity of this food I liked a lot.
So your mother cooked Asian food since young, means when you were young?
Yes, like from time to time, not every day or not every week, but from time to time she did a curry or something like that. And
have you compared the taste when you are in Asia right now, and then how's the taste? Any?
Sometimes it's similar, but of course here in Asia it's a lot more authentic. It's always a little bit different.
Or more spicy?
Of course, more spicy, and it's always different if you eat a dish in the country where it belongs to, than if it's just cooked at home in your kitchen, because the atmosphere makes a lot of how you feel the food.
So you like curry?
Yes.
Curry with
Thai curry with rice.
with rice.
Yes.
Okay, you are a competitive chef, you
Yes.
told me before. So can you explain about your, I don't know, achievement, and then how you come into the competitions?
Yeah, like the competition part already starts earlier when I was younger with the music. Like I play also clarinet, and then I did also music competitions. So it started there to do competitions. And then in my apprenticeship I had right people around me who supported me to go into competitions. And then I was quite successful and already achieved always the finals in my apprenticeship, because it's always you have to apply and then they select the people, and if you get selected you have to go and cook your dishes live in front of the people. And also already there I was quite successful, or I always reached the second place, so that's quite good, but it wasn't the top. And then I continue with other competitions. I had international experiences in one of the biggest cooking competitions, but I was the assistant kind of. I wasn't the competitor, but the assistant. And we reached the world final as well, and we were arriving the top 10 at the end.
Final?
Yes. The name of the competition is Bocuse d'Or. It's the biggest solo cooking competition for the chefs. And yeah, so it was quite a nice experience. And after that, I was qualified, but not through another competition, for the EuroSkills championship. And there I was cooking alone. I have a coach during this time, but the cooking part was the own challenge. And there I finally achieved my first place. I was always reaching so many second places, and so I was ready for finally reach the first place. And yeah, this dream came true in 2023 at the EuroSkills in Gdańsk.
EuroSkills?
EuroSkills in Gdańsk, Poland.
In Poland?
Yes.
Do you intend to join more competition if it is possible after this?
Yes, I have certain competitions in my mind to do in the next years. I will figure out if it's going to work out or not, but there are other competitions in planning.
Other than doing what you're doing right now, do you have any other interests which you like to do but you are a bit busy? Anything that you play music before? Do you still play music now?
Like right now on my journey, it's not able to play the music, but almost before I went to my journey, I still was playing clarinet in my village group. Like we have a group of music in my village, and when I'm coming back, I'm trying to rejoin the group again. So yes, music is still a big part of my life, or I still like it a lot. Even through my profession, it's not always that easy to continue with that hobby. Yes, but also in sports, I'm kind of interested, or trying to do hikes, and I don't know how it's called in English, paragliding? Paragliding. So probably I'm trying to do the license of that as well, because going hike and then flying down the mountain, I imagine it quite nice. So this is something on my bucket list to do as well. Or also the motor license. I love riding motorbike. Or until today I just did it in the back, but I loved it. So this is also something that I would like to do.
You are so active.
Yes. Otherwise it gets boring.
Exactly. I hope you can continue whatever you're doing right now. Is very good.
Yes.
Positivity that I can see from your face, and when you talk about it, you are sincerely, you know, I mean, projecting the positivity. Yeah. Hopefully you can achieve whatever you
Thank you very much.
you want in your life.
Thank you.
Now about traveling, you said
Yeah.
now is your first time in Asia.
Yes.
Have you been traveling anywhere else before?
Yes. I'm right now on a world tour, so I'm traveling since 19 months. I did 1 year in Europe with certain breaks at home, like sometimes I went home because of different occasions. And then I went for 7 months to America and Latin America. And now I'm here in Asia and have another 7 months to travel. And in August 26th, I will go home.
So this is your long vacation, or you like plan for your travel?
Like, I don't see it as a vacation because sometimes I work. It's kind of, the whole trip is for learning about the new cuisines, learning how other countries cook their dishes. So once I have opportunities to go into kitchens, I take the chance and do kind of internships. Sometimes it was 2 months the longest was 4 months at one place. But now it's usually between 1 week, 2 weeks, or 3 weeks that I stay at one place and look inside the kitchens.
So do you have like a notebook that you write down all those
Recipes?
or inspiration?
Yes, like either I took pictures and do kind of documentations like this. I have a small book as well where during the time in the kitchens, I wrote it down. And afterwards, when I'm back home kind of, or when I have time, I put it in my computer and digitalize everything, because paper will have everywhere and it's not organized. And in the computer you can just search about the ingredients or the name of the recipe, and it's easier to find it. So yeah, at the end of the journey I have a big recipe
So with
folder.
all these recipes, are you going to open your own restaurant in the future?
Of course, it's a dream to have my own restaurant, or at least to being the chef who can decide what to do and what kind of menu I can serve. It's not always that easy, I think, or opening a restaurant, it's quite expensive. I'm not coming from a gastronomy family, so there is no restaurant to take over. But I'm really believing if you have dreams and you believe in it, you can reach it.
I think when you're traveling, you have all the inspiration and maybe your own version of certain food that you might be doing in your future restaurant.
Yes.
Of course, to open a restaurant is not easy, but of course you never ever give up on your dreams.
Yes, exactly.
Because I'm working in hospital, but I used to have my own cafe for 7 months.
Nice.
But now no more.
Yeah.
I already fulfilled one of my dreams. It's not about me now, it's about you actually. Your interview, not my interview. So while you're traveling, anything that inspire you, or anything that sometimes when I travel, I find something very amusing, and it's always stick to my mind. You have such a occurrence.
It's so hard. Like, there are so many great things, and some certain things that stick on my head is like the working, or for example in Latin America, people work so hard and they work like 6 days a week, just 1 day free. They need to work 1 whole year to get holidays. And sometimes in Switzerland we are so privileged, like we are so privileged. We have 2 days off a week usually, or that's the law technically, and you have vacations from the beginning on. And sometimes I'm quite sad about that. People always shouting that it's not good or why we have to work so much. But if you look to another country, they have to work so much more, and they say nothing, they just do it. And they are happy with the life they have. And yes, so I consider us from Switzerland quite privileged, and I would really love that, or I hope that I would love that more people appreciate this privilege that we have.
And while you're traveling, any bad thing, good things that if you have that you want to share, or all the sweet memories?
Like the good things, of course, get to know so many nice people around the world, making a huge network, like especially the way I'm traveling with couch surfing. So I'm staying at local places, sleeping at local places, and that's so amazing to get to know the culture better, to get to know the places more, to get to know the people and their stories, to exchange travel stories. That's amazing. So many great friendships that get out of that. And the great food that I was able to try until now. And I'm really looking forward to the food that I'm able to try in the following months.
Not durian.
I already tried durian.
And
It's not going to be a favorite fruit. If I need to eat it to survive, I would eat it. But I tried it, and that's good for the moment.
it's okay.
Yes, and bad moments. I consider myself as a lucky woman. It never happened something. I always had a good, I always choose the right persons, and even in dangerous countries, never happened something to me.
And why couchsurfing? How do you know about couchsurfing?
I had a big sister. She was traveling as well for quite some times, in total 3 years, and she was using couchsurfing as well. I do not remember how she got into couchsurfing, from where she gets to know this platform, but she only had good experiences as well. So she recommended it to us little sisters as well, and I started using it, and since now only good experiences.
Inspiration comes and goes, and you're traveling like almost like 90 months, you said just now. Is there any day where you feel like, today I don't want to go out from the house, I just want to have a rest, maybe for 1 day to 2 days, or you like actively going out every day?
Yes, of course, there are days that I'm quite tired of always exploring new things. Especially, there was the time at the end of the year when I was in Colombia. I was 2 weeks in Bogota, and many days I was just home, relaxing, watching some series. Sometimes went out, walked the dog, but otherwise I was just at home and relaxing and do nothing, because I was kind of travel tired.
Anything else that you would like to share with us regarding, I don't know, traveling? Of course, couchsurfing, why you join couchsurfing, but the meaning of traveling, what is the core of you that you can wake up from your sleep every day? Because sometimes people are depressed, and why? Maybe because they don't have any, I don't know, thing that they are looking for in their life. So any maybe advice or anything that you can share?
Like, I would recommend to everybody to leave their comfort zone, because traveling is a lot about leaving their own comfort zone. Especially if you're traveling alone, you have to interact with people, talk to them, if you not want to spend time alone. And you can learn so much about yourself. You can open your eyes, like, it's not only about your culture, there are so many other cultures, they live different as we do. And so open your eyes, open your view to see there are so many different ways to reach a goal. And yes, I would absolutely recommend it to everybody.
Okay, maybe the last thing that I always ask people, anything in your language, which is Swiss German, any nice sentence, words, or poem or whatever, and then you can translate it in English to share with us.
Especially
Anything.
anything.
Inspiring words that keep you going in your competition, that you always remember. I don't know, something like that.
Es wird nicht immer alles nach Plan laufen, aber wenn mal etwas schief geht, wird sich eine andere Tür öffnen und du wirst nachher mega viele tolle Sachen können erleben. So, it means not always everything goes well, but there is also always another door who's going to open, and it's even getting better, the things that are happening if you go through this door. Yes.
Thank you so much for sharing your life. And I can hear that the Swiss German is a bit different from the German.
Yes, it is. Like some Germans don't understand the Swiss German.
Yeah.
So
But it sounds like German, but a little bit
yes, exactly.
different. Thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
very
the
much.
interview. And good luck for your travel and future undertaking.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.